One of the main reasons I decided to move to this homestead was the huge plot of land, but half of space was an abandoned, overgrown vineyard. However, I got a plan to clear it out and prepare for future gardening. When I first saw this overgrown land, I knew I had a lot of work to do. But I also knew that with a little hard work and determination, I could turn this into something truly amazing. At this location, my plan is to gather all the dry grass. I'm not entirely sure what I'll do with it yet, but the main goal is to remove it from the site. To clear the ground, I used various tools that I found in the shed left by previous owner. When I moved in, I didn't have any tools of my own, so I had to make do with what was available. Unfortunately, most of them were in pretty bad condition, which means that it took me more time and effort to get the job done. Clearing the overgrown area was no easy task. It took a lot of hard work and effort to remove the grass and dense brush that had overgrown, but every day I saw more and more space being cleared, and that kept me motivated. On the second day, I was already able to celebrate a small achievement which inspired me to keep going. While gathering up the dry grass, I stumbled upon some strawberry bushes. It was like a small gift from nature, since I had planned to grow strawberries in my garden, but wouldn't have had to buy them. As soon as I finished clearing the dry grass, I made sure to transplant the strawberry bushes to a good spot where they could thrive. This project required a significant amount of time, and unfortunately, I wasn't able to dedicate my entire day to it. On average, I worked about 4 hours per day. By doing this, I avoided overloading myself and was able to work at a pace that felt comfortable to me. I used to start my work in the afternoon when the sun was still shining brightly and finish at sunset when it was dark. There was something magical about that time frame, and I felt like I was getting closer to nature. I didn't have much time to work on Women's Day, but I still wanted to do something, even if it was just a little bit. I didn't want to break my rule of working every day to the best of my ability. The grass was overgrown in this spot, and I couldn't remove it with a tool, so I had to resort to using my hand to dig it out. Luckily, there wasn't too much left to remove. When I looked back at the progress I had made, I felt a sense of accomplishment and wished the rest would be the same. Every evening while I was walking, I would see these cows, and it made me appreciate the way things are done on small farms. Unlike industrial farms, these cows weren't confined to a barn all day. They were free to roam around and eat grass. At the end of the day, they were taken back to their home. Living in the countryside might have its drawbacks, but the benefits like this are priceless. I have to say the end is always the hardest part. Honestly, I'm feeling a little bit impatient because I really want to finish everything today. I'm so excited to see the final result as soon as possible. You might have noticed that I only removed the dry grass and left the green grass untouched. There was no point in removing it at this stage, especially because after the first rain it will grow again. I do plan on removing it eventually, but that's a story for another day. It's finally done. After 5 days of hard work, I'm happy to say that the massive area of dry grass has been cleared. It feels amazing to stand here and see the beautiful green grass that emerged from beneath all the dry debris. To be honest, there were times when I wasn't sure if I could finish this project. It seemed like an overwhelming task, and there were moments when I felt like giving up. But I kept pushing through and focused on taking it one day at a time. And now, looking at this incredible transformation, I feel a sense of satisfaction and pride that's hard to put into words. It just goes to show that with hard work, dedication, and a little bit of motivation, anything is possible.